Yo, what's good YouTube, man? It's your boy DK here, back with another banger, and EA got into their bag with this one, ladies and gentlemen. Madden 26 is coming out with a brand new position called the Gadget, and this is one player that can play wide receiver, running back, and even quarterback if you're feeling a little bit spicy. And I feel like this could be one of the most game-changing things that EA has done in many years. So in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down the new Gadget position and everything that you guys need to know, how it works, and what features that EA could be cooking up behind the scenes. So without further ado, let's hop straight into the video. So let's just address the elephant in the room. What is the Gadget position? In essence, the Gadget position is basically a football Swiss Army knife, a do-it-all athlete who doesn't fit just one traditional position. And some top athletes that fit into this category is my boy Travis Hunter. He's a standout at Colorado, Heisman winner, two-way player. He played wide receiver and DB. He's a number 2 overall draft pick that went to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And EA has said in the blog that he is confirmed to be a Gadget player with special abilities, but we'll get into that later. Another player that you guys might know from fantasy or just from watching the Saints is my boy Taysom Hill. He plays both tight end and quarterback and can do a lot of things on special teams. And he also has some great quarterback and tight end cards in Ultimate Team as well. And in my opinion, I feel like this is long overdue. I know a lot of you guys that played like Dynasty or played franchise mode, you guys had to do a lot of workarounds last year, like find videos on how to make two-way players, but there was a lot of bugs with that. Like it wouldn't track some stats on certain sides of the ball, and like wear and tear was definitely a really big issue. But this year in College 26, they're going to be making it a lot easier for us, which I'm definitely glad they made this improvement. So then now with all of this in mind, there's like one thing that pops into my head that could be really concerning though, is that these Gadget players might just be the most overpowered archetypes in the entire game. If you really think about it, we're talking about dudes who can line up at any position on the field: wide receiver, cornerback, kick returner, quarterback, you name it. And here's where it kind of gets really dangerous. Imagine a Gadget player with quarterback abilities combined with any offensive skill position like running back or wide receiver. And just to like put it into perspective, if you guys run any trick play with a Gadget player, like imagine Travis Hunter with quarterback throwing power, and you do like a jet reverse pass or like any double pass, any trick play. Like if you guys see my channel, I have a lot of trick plays on there. If you sub Travis Hunter into like the dude motioning and he's throwing the ball 90 yards, perfect spiral, or he can take off for a 90-yard run on ground, like it's gonna be kind of crazy. Like I feel like this is really gonna be a cheat code in the game. And if EA gives these guys custom abilities that boost their effectiveness in multiple roles, yeah, we're talking next level Madden meta, I'm not gonna lie. But if you guys are really enjoying the video so far and want to keep up to date with Madden 26 and College Football 26 news, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on the way to 8K subs, man. I would greatly appreciate it. So then like the next section is for my franchise guys, and we're just gonna be talking about like franchise mode and how things could get like really interesting with these new features added to the game. And I feel like if EA does this right, Gadget players are going to completely shake up scouting, drafting, and team building. But I think EA needs to do a lot of good execution, not to just make this game overpowered. First off, these guys are going to be rare. Like I feel like you won't find these two-way players in every round, and like even if you do, they're probably going to have trash stats. So definitely you want to get these guys really early. And if you're scouting, I would say look for that one player with elite athleticism and traits across both sides of the ball, someone who can pretty much just hit the field in multiple packages. And I think someone that will like define like a great Gadget player is just someone with a lot of speed, a lot of height, and a lot of jumping. If they have those 3 things, I think they'll be pretty good wherever they go. I wouldn't get like a Taysom Hill Gadget player in my opinion, just because like he's too slow, but having a tight end that plays quarterback is definitely really good to have. It really brings that element of surprise to your opponent. But I think another thing too that could be really cool with franchise mode is that their like draft value goes way up when you have a guy who can play like wide receiver 3 and cornerback 2, or a backup quarterback who can return kicks and play tight end and goal line sets. This pretty much just saves you a lot of space on your roster and saves your salary cap because you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Speaking of salary cap, I think like the next question is, how is EA going to handle that? Like, are the Gadget players going to get paid like a wide receiver or maybe a DB or maybe both? That's kind of like a big question. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And I think another question that I have is just how the players are going to develop over time. Like, is there going to be like a hybrid skill tree, or how is traits going to scale differently just depending on if their overall is higher for offense rather than defense? There's just a lot of questions that EA needs to answer just to like really think about. So then lastly, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about the gadget abilities, and this is just all speculation. Like I said, this is just my guess, my take just from playing the game and like what the abilities they're going to have on here. So then the first thing I think they're going to add is a new X Factor called Swiss Army, and they can go one of two ways of doing this. I think the first way is that they're going to allow you to equip 2 X Factors, one for offense and one for defense. And if this gadget player plays 2 offensive positions, I don't think they're going to be able to add 2 offensive X Factors onto the player. But for the offense and defense ones like Travis Hunter, it would be really cool to see you can put double me, because you already know that Travis Hunter is an amazing offensive wide receiver. And then on defense, definitely shutdown, because you know that any of them contested catches is not 50-50 when Travis Hunter is in the vicinity. And then next up, I think they can just add like a whole brand new X Factor for the Swiss Army ability. And what you can do is just increase all of the stats just like as a whole, so just like plus 10 or plus 5 to all of the attributes, just kind of create like a 2K takeover where all of your abilities and skills are heightened. I think that would be a really cool X Factor to add into the game. But then just to move on to some abilities that I think are for sure kind of confirmed in the game, like they hinted at it. One, I'm going to call this one two-way threat, which this enables players to just be slotted at multiple positions. So like this is kind of just like unlocks like putting someone at wide receiver, cornerback, free safety with like no fatigue penalty, which in the blog they mentioned that Travis Hunter would definitely have an ability like this. So then up next I have Role Switcher, and this one just allows players to adapt archetypes mid-game, which like I know this one's kind of like a stretch, but like let's just say a wide receiver is subbed in and plays like a deep threat, you're just throwing bombs out in the field, like it will like have like a pop-up that says like, all right, Travis Hunter is in like deep threat mode. And then if he's subbed in at DB and he's playing like a ball hawk and he's just grabbing every interception, then like he's in ball hawk mode, and kind of just allows him to like switch his archetype. He's not fit just into one box, just because like these gadget players are really just like a unicorn in football, just something crazy like that. I think that would be a really cool ability. Another superstar ability that I think they're going to add is something called Iron Man, which significantly increases resistance to injury over long snap counts. So of course this is inspired by Travis Hunter, who plays over 100 snaps in a single game in college, so he's going to need an ability to counteract the wear and tear in Madden 26. But let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think of this new gadget position? Let me know if there's anything I missed. Don't forget to drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts. I'll be sure to answer them. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.